there. Now, audio mixer, indeed. My headphones? No, not that. Audio levels, it's fine. So I am the problem. I need to speak more intensely, with more intentionality, as they would say. That's that. Now, we don't have a game. I didn't set up the game. Amazing. I love missing every single piece. Why? Because this thing decided that, yeah, you know what? You're not at all gonna get what you're looking for. Anyway, let me start the timer. There we go. Now we are actually starting, not at all 2 minutes late. Am I going to actually stick to it? Perhaps not. Perhaps not. Who knows? Who actually knows? What a beautiful question. Anyways, we have that. Let me put this here and same thing here. Activate that. Okay, and I need to copy this. Yeah. This thing here plus this. This thing here. Amazing. What am I looking for? Shut up, brother. Why is the desktop audio not turned on? Did I not activate it at all yesterday? I am amazing. I am incredible. I am surprised by my capacities. High functioning individual or something like that. That thing goes there, this thing goes here. We have everything set up supposedly. Who knows? Shut up, brother. Okay, now supposedly everything is for real. Done. In place. We should be operational. Something else? What am I missing? This thing. Activate this, mute this. There we go. Beautiful. No, wait, yeah, I am missing yet another thing. Beautiful. What a wonderfulness. In essence, what a boon. Daniel Boone, what is it? I was gonna say Mapache killer. You don't even call them that. How do you say? I know what I'm thinking about. Beaver. There we go. Anyway, I'm looking for a link, and I have it here in my own Discord channel. Amazing. Copy that. Come here, and now I don't need a new Windows. A new tab. What's the difference between Windows and tabs? Don't you? It's something interesting, actually. It's a weird question. More than truly interesting, it's just a weird question. Because it shouldn't be necessary to think about it. It's like, yeah. Why did you actually make it a different word? Why do you not say Windows when they are Windows? Like, what's the difference between window and tab? In the context of, yeah, I have either Windows or tabs or open. What's the real difference in that? Like, oh my god, you say the Windows instead of tab? You're absolutely wrong. The message that you are trying to convey is possible to get. I don't think so. I don't think that it works in that way. Anyway, so far we haven't lagged. That is beautiful. That is actually beautiful. Amazing. I am fulfilled in just that much. What's the next thing? I... the game. Yeah. Was it necessary? I didn't mean to check the game too much in terms of, it was a mention of the game. You lost the game. Wow. 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 I need two options. Sound. Master volume. Save. True. Now we also have background audio for here. Good evening. True. It's kinda loud actually. Minus 27? It's kinda loud still. At minus 27, but works well enough for me. So yeah. That much. Why do we have chat alerts activated? I now remember why. That's the only thing that I had activated the whole time. Because without that I can't... Whenever you are playing later on in the game and you are trying to get the stuff and you have to leave the character running and whatnot. What a beauty. Anyways, we have this. Everything is in place, basically. I don't really need much more. Okay, wherewith. It has been a while now. This time not, it has been just yesterday. It is going to be quite late actually. That's the only thing that I am thinking about in terms of, wow. We might as well arrive too late I mean, not too late. We are late enough to be here so that it might as well not be as much time playing. That's the issue, yeah. That's the problem that I am trying to aim at when I say that, wow. There is an issue here, present, being ignored or something like that. Does it really matter? I don't think so. It's fun. Life can have those things happen. Son. It's not necessary to worry about any of that. Also, the game is incredibly loud for me. Music. A little bit lower. Thank you. Save. The real point is more than anything else to have the whole, wow, the monsters are dying. Amazing. Also, there are like a minute and a half seconds of difference between the YouTube stream and this stream. And I have no clue why. Do I have any setting here? Main canvas, no. Output settings, no. Stream key, no. I know why. I actually know why. I have normal latency for some reason. When I shouldn't have that activated actually. Yeah. That's why there is such a lag. Anyways. We are fine. We are good. It's not really an entire minute, not even less a minute and a half, it's just 30 seconds or so. Yeah, 15 seconds actually or so. Right now I have 10 seconds here on this clock, it says 25 there, 27 let's say, so yeah, not that much. It's a noticeable gap if you compare the two of them, but not really all that much compared to anything else. Anyway, good morning. Today we are here to continue Path of Exile gameplay. I have been trying to farm rapidly enough to get to have the skill. I checked a little bit. I know now where we get a cyclone, so that's good. And that's... Do I actually need to add something like that? It would be useful to have something like, what build are you going to run now? Probably I can make that command or something. Probably. Who knows? We're not here to think about that. Anyways, good evening. Here. Login with Steam actually, yeah. And here. And as always, let me reactivate the chat before I lose my mind. There we go. Beautiful. So, where are we? Besides, as always, I don't really do every single thing here. It's the very beginning of the game, brother. It's not like really that much happens off camera that, oh wow, such a significant encounter. I don't know, the only thing that would be significant is to get a unique, and the only unique that I have so far is the Somite Peak Ironheart. Weather and stance, the only special thing that it has basically, which is I don't have a secondary weapon keep anyway. You know, what do you have for me? Potions. Do I need anything from all of this? I guess this. Maximum chances. Evasion rating. Ah, so meaningful. But it has more chances, so it works. Okay, yeah. We're just going to continue, probably taking into consideration that I did do a little bit of mapping before getting here. We might as well get to, yeah, to experience. If we are lucky enough, I should really not spend that much time doing anything else. Actually, that's like a given. I should not waste my time doing anything else. I should just focus on moving forward. I already killed everything. I guess the only thing that seems to be interesting, I did see that actually. The new mechanic allows you to basically in the whole it rolls 3 times for random things that will happen once you go to the new area. And one of the many things that can come out of doing that is the whole, yeah, you also get the benefit of perhaps you might find unique items. That's the only reason why you should actually try to do them here. Or you can try to accelerate a little bit more the farming and whatnot, but that's more along the lines of later stages. I am in a level 15 area and I am like level 25, yeah, so I am 10 levels ahead because I overstayed, so I don't really have any actual reason to stay. Anyway, point being, I don't know, we're just going to keep on moving. It has been a great day, I guess. It's always nice to have the possibility to rest a little bit more, let's say like that, and today was one of those rest days more than anything else. To some degree, it's interesting to see that, yeah, in the end, it always ends up getting ignored. I wouldn't say the necessity, but rather the possibility itself of resting. It's, despite the necessary aspect of it, there is also the degree to which you can realize that it is in itself even possible for you to actually have those times of recovery, so to speak. And simply at that point already, it makes it incredibly harder for, I will say, yeah, anyone to experience the benefit of, yeah, I am now getting to calm myself down, and I am now getting the benefit of simply enjoying a little bit. It's not even really about enjoyment, it's just the prospect of, simply put, resting. The pure aspect of pure rest, you know? And to have that happen is not just good, but also amazing in terms of, I do to some degree forget about that. And I don't know if it is all that good. Also, one of the few things that I think happens in the whole mechanic of the Lee is that if you don't take any of the wishes here, you are forced to choose amongst those options. The next encounter that you have, I think I'm not really fully aware of how it works. I'm just assuming that's how it works. But anyway, the point being, we are slowly moving ahead, so that's more than enough for me. And anything else? No, not really. I feel like so far the world is in a good enough place that it just needs to keep it being worked on. The issue is how much it might actually take, but this game is not having patience, like many other things in life, basically. And also, I can see it lying a little bit. I can actually see it lying a little bit. It makes me worried. It makes me doubt everything, man. It's the desire to play, to continue playing, that made me come here, but I can completely understand if it was a bad goal. I have no right to complain about that in this case, actually. Yeah. So, I guess I should first and foremost do the missions. Then after that, move ahead, simply, yeah. And besides that, how is... Okay, talking about the game, now that I bring up the mission of what is it? Deal with the bandits. Besides that, also, we have the character, which is B, yeah. So far we have this thing, like... How many? Probably have like 6, no, not 6 even. 4 per percent maximum extra maximum resistances of all kinds. I still need to optimize it to have... I think that if I do it right, I will probably end up with something like 10, 12 or so. The issue is, it seems to be increasingly harder to get even higher numbers, so to speak, and that's kinda difficult to deal with. But it also is... I remember there was one good tutorial that made me finally understand why they matter to some degree. The whole aspect of when you increase your resistances, they also basically make you not just immune, but the more you can increase the maximum itself, the more exponentially you become more capable of surviving the damage. Because in the end game, basically, enemies are way too strong, so you end up needing to have... No, okay, you don't need... You can go for even higher resistances instead of dying. Rare shields, mirages, it was kind of the same as the last one. Not exactly the same, but kind of the same. I see how it works. Anyway. Where is the... Here. It is around here, yeah. But besides that, I don't know, I think I am so far on, yeah. And it's not just out in something. I don't really understand that even. To some degree, it's strange the relationship that one can build with this kind of game, particularly the way in which you are presented the possibility of having every single new league an encounter with this experience end up having a strange sensation to it, so to speak. It's not really necessary for you to change anything. It's not like you are obliged to do so, so to speak, but you are given the possibility of doing that, and it can to some degree be quite helpful to actually, in itself, yeah, try to actually experience new things every single time. But you also have so many other layers of, yeah, and this is what's meta, this is what works, this is what you are looking for, this is what you should be wanting, and all of that. And it's, once again, the part that I feel is strange is the whole association of, yeah. It's because that's what made me think about this when I said it's fun. It's strange to see how so many people can enjoy a game like this one, while completely disregarding the aspect of enjoyment, so to speak. And that's what makes me feel strange, so to speak. It's not really necessary for anyone to do that, yet it somehow happens, it somehow becomes the norm, so to speak, for people to end up not having at all a good time playing this kind of stuff. Do not... In itself, I guess, we have entered a stage in which most games now give the player the possibility of not enjoying what they are doing, while at the same time being about not really the particular mechanics that you're experiencing in which term, in the way in which you can realize simply that what happens is not really what you can identify, so to speak, inside of the experience, but rather what occurs outside of the gameplay itself. Most things have become a meta-narrative of what actually matters inside of what you're playing. It's the extra layer of, okay, I'm not really playing this because I try to enjoy it or not. I try to solve every single time the puzzle of how to create a working enough build. I can make it a little bit easier by trying to follow a guide, but at the very same time, there is the whole aspect of I can realize that by doing so, I end up unavoidably therefore removing from myself the possibility of really solving it by myself. Then at that time, what is really the gameplay that I'm looking for? The thing that I'm getting by playing this thing? The whole experience? In the end, it doesn't really seem to be the case. If, after all, the experience always remains there available, and I can by myself try to solve it, this is it really catching? I don't know if it is really that visually appealing. What will it be to make it look like something good or interesting by itself? Once again, once you remove the core aspect of the meta-narrative of, yeah, you're not really playing for the sake of playing, you're playing for the sake of solving the underlying puzzle that is the wave of mechanics that you have to deal with, the wave of things that you have to manipulate to be capable of solving it. I guess, okay, there is something. There is the whole layer of you can easily try to solve, so to speak, the base aspect of the game, but in the end too, you also have to deal with the bosses, and that is where the real, quote-unquote real challenge lies later on, because in the end, you cannot really deal with any boss without yourself admitting that both in terms of final endgame bosses, as in, I actually have to pretty much learn the patterns and learn how to kill them and understand how to make. Many builds are always created with the intention of letting players assume that they will have an easy time, but most of them are truly just capable of giving you an entrance level solution for what is in the end the leveling up aspect of the whole gameplay, no? And while that is not really something bad in itself, once you have to fight against real bosses and whatnot, as in, I don't know, a tier 10 boss, and such encounters, once that becomes an active part of the experience, yeah, we know it works. You are actually being also confronted with the whole, and I also have to some degree to try to understand that this build that I was given works under these very particular conditions. To be capable of killing some bosses, I actually need not to just understand and have a good mobility, I need to, by myself, solve some other, more difficult meta. What's the proper aspect? How do you say it correctly? Meta puzzles, so to speak, of I am confronted, not really, by an existing challenge, but it is the assumed or the implied concept of I will have to deal with these things myself, and I will have to somehow solve the way in which I confront this particular boss to be capable of winning. Otherwise, even if the guide is good, there is no amazing enough guide to give me something that universally works against every single aspect of the game itself. I still need to, at that high point in the story and whatnot, I need to do something to actually solve it myself. I'm looking for a sword I haven't known so far. But I don't know, I guess it's something that I haven't tried to some degree to think out, to some other degree to identify in a way. And yeah, I was saying, besides implying that there is an amazingly good enough guide that actually gives you every single thing that you have to do, there is also this other layer of, even if you do that, even if you get to have that, which I'm most sure it doesn't really exist, even if you get that, implying that you do, you still have the challenge of, but you also have to actually play against the bosses yourself. There is no, I think that there is no boss, no build capable of letting you just AFK the encounters with the enemies and such. You always have to fight and you always have to kill the final things. There are, I assume, as always, hypothetically speaking, there have to be some ways in which you can do that, and there must be a direction which you can take to solve that thing without you actually having to really put anything from your part, but probably something makes me think that implying that it exists, you might as well need to theory craft it yourself. I am pretty sure if there was something that gave the player the capacity to solve the game without them needing to do anything, it might as well be seen as something, so to speak, that makes the player not really face a challenge of any sort. But the challenge is to reach that point, because so far I am pretty sure it doesn't exist. So you have to explore the terrain, so to speak, to make it happen and to create, say, the solution, which so far, once again, is not present. But the real point is, who actually knows? Perhaps we can believe that the real point is just to try to have some fun and whatnot, and to try to see. The novelty always is present to some degree. The novelty introduced every single time gives the player the capacity to enjoy what they are experiencing and what's not, and that is in itself already interesting enough. But I don't know, I feel like it doesn't stop being something strange, so to speak, in a way. And it just gets even stranger when you try to consider that, yeah, and I'm not really forced to play this. The issue is, what I am trying to say is, I am annoyed by the whole aspect of, yeah, but playing stuff like this is unnecessary. There is always the whole discussion of anything is not really that much of an obligation. You are not forced to play almost nothing. And yeah, it's not really coming from the most loud faction that opposes the existence of any kind of game, but rather from the very same people who at some point played this. The whole aspect of, yeah, you don't have to force yourself to play this. Well, that is to some degree true. To some other degree, it is still annoying that people, even today, have the issue of, I don't really know how to connect with something of this sort without alienating myself while doing so. Also, 90? How does this thing have more damage? It increases my physical damage, I see. I get it. Anyways, I was saying, before getting distracted by the stats, that yeah, I don't know, it's strange. To some degree I feel like it is strange that people are so capable of making it look like it is horrible to play something like this, that it is not just, once again, unnecessary to do so, but also the whole aspect of perhaps it even is harmful. It's weird to see how much we still struggle with the whole association between what one does and what can be called normal and what not. It is at that layer that I feel like we're still missing some things. In terms of a more general sense, so to speak, of, yeah, you truly are not engaging in what you want in the best, most healthy way. And how do we even understand what is a healthy association with these games and whatnot? It is, in way too many times, at least in my eyes, I feel like, associated with things that are not really that understandable by themselves. Yeah, you're not playing the game the right way. Do we even know what is the right way? The game is always way too much of a repetitive experience, even if it is. Is it really that bad that it is? I don't feel like, to some degree, it is anything negative that it is. If the person enjoys it, that's good enough. To some degree, the enjoyment of things itself is what matters, not really, but is it the right way? I don't think that we can really even understand what might be the right way for this kind of things, you know? Anyways, it's just that, I don't know, I feel... It makes me feel strange to think about the aspect of, yeah, this is how things tend to be, and this is how we are almost bound to associate with games and whatnot. It doesn't really have to be that way, always. Also, wow, a unique, actually. Isn't this like bad? Yeah, this is... Physical damage rate. This is kinda good, no? How much damage? It doesn't matter because I cannot utilize my weapon. So yeah, it is bad. It is actually bad, because it doesn't let me utilize the only weapon that I have right now. So, amazing. I think I can utilize the... what's the name? The ground slam. Is it named lip slam? That's the only thing that I can utilize, but I am not really building around that, and I am not going to, so it doesn't really matter. Whatever. It's just part of the experience, I guess. Also, I know I was going to say that I didn't really pay any attention whatsoever to be encountering enemies like that here, and not realizing that they are actually like this. Yeah, it's not so much about that, it's more along the lines of, wow, unsurprisingly, there are so many areas to see, there are so many layers to all of these that in the end, you end up just forgetting all of them at some point. Or you can only, as always, you can only remember the grand scheme of things, not truly every single thing that is present in what you see and whatnot. This is, I think that's, no. Alter, a golden hand? The golden hand to Ina. I read this thing before? Truly? How did I forget about this at all? I am amazed by my capacity to forget things sometimes. Most of the time, actually, but it's fine. Also, there is even more stuff here. The hell is this thing? This is... no, wait, this is the same path, but going around, right? Yeah. Okay, we're down here. Oh, yeah. Good enough. So, what do you do? Grants? I remember this much. The thing that gives you the passive point and such. But, whatever. So, this basket, I don't have dexterity. I should... I need to... I got a chaos! I got a chaos somewhere, okay. I didn't realize. Can happen. Amazing. The fiercest chaos of the run. Beautiful. When life is when life gives you lemons and whatnot. So you're aiming for here, crossroads. Is there anything that I am missing? I feel like I am unavoidably missing something. Yeah. I needed to get a filter. I didn't do that. I am regretting not doing so to some degree unavoidably. I have considered going out of my way and making sure that I can get one, because in the end it is incredibly annoying to have to see all the stuff that I don't need at all. So that's something that I should probably work on in terms of getting it set up. But besides that, we are so far good, yeah. Everything else is purely having patience to get to the end point, basically. Also, I'm to some degree, yeah, wondering what's going to happen when I get to... What's the name of it? I kid you not, I somehow forgot what I was saying. I remember literally the entire sentence that I said. I don't remember exactly why I said it. It's amazing. ADHD is the most beautiful thing ever. Yeah. This is the way, yeah. How does that happen, man? Is it me just not paying attention? Who knows? Also, supposedly you don't even really need to solve the trials of ascendancy to finish the game. It seems to be quite meaningless to do that, unsurprisingly enough, yeah. Wow. Also, I almost died there. It's because I didn't drop the thing that helps me survive. The only thing that gives me some survivability right now. Okay, there we go. Anyways, man. It's the experience. Also, I don't know if I am that biased now that I understand what to look for, seeing it everywhere, or if it truly was that present all the time before, and I just never realized that it was. But I am surprised to see how many enemies have a reflect now on them. I probably I would have believed entirely that they didn't have that much. What's the word? Reflect before. Most certainly. But it seems to not be the case at all, so who knows? We are fine, basically. Anyways. Okay, I think I remember what it was. I remember a little bit more, so the issue is I need to solve the whole aspect of... Also, wait, what is this? Elemental damage, I see. I have the problem that we kinda needed to get dexterity. I don't know how to get dexterity so far. Oh, I mean, I don't know how to continue creating the wood to reach the dexterity goal. That's going to be the problem to solve. Let's just escape here? Yeah. Where did we go from here? What's this? Herald. Herald of Thunder. Don't you have the Herald of Purity? Herald of Thunder Eyes, Ash, Frenzy. I don't care about Forency. You have? No. Who has Tina? Purchase. You have Herald. You have it. Agony, Purity. Purity is the one that physical, yeah. And Agony is poison. So this is the one that I'm looking for. Why do we have two skills? Leap and Decoy. Fuck. Okay. I need one more socket, I guess. The gauntlets, probably. Travel to the menagerie. Use the blood altar. No, I don't care. Travel to the wetlands. Safe and sound. Talk to Helena in your hideout. Whatever you say. Why do I have to do that? God knows why. Goodbye. Use the crafting bench. Why do you want me to do that, man? Here. You have something like... I need to discover everything once again. What a beautiful thing. What a meaningful mechanic, certainly. This thing here, okay. Now we can fit this here, this, and... There we go. Purity. And only... How much? 25%. Amazing. So... There are the wetlands here. Besides that, yeah, not much to really have. Playing is certainly interesting. Also, give me a second. I need to actually hire it. There we go. So, what does this thing do? Ah, yeah, the Sentinels of Purity. This is most certainly an interesting build. Because I have from two different sources entirely the summon things aspect, which obviously I didn't want. I didn't look for it. Not that I didn't want it, I didn't look for it. But it can happen, yes. Whatever, be it whatever. The real point is to solve this. We're capable of getting through the map and finishing this area. I wouldn't say as fast as possible, now we already got a unique somehow. Luckily enough. I sold it. I should have probably tried to save it. I didn't save it. Doesn't matter at all. I am amazing. I did entirely forget about saving it. It's not something that I'm going to regret at all, eh? Corruption altar. Give me a second. You can corrupt something? Can I corrupt a stone? Yeah. You know what? I just got this. What do you do? Corrupted? I have no clue what you do. But I will take it. I like so much how difficult it is sometimes to understand what corruption does. It should be far more real. Probably it is me incapable of actually paying attention to what it says. But doesn't matter. It does matter, but I will choose to act like it doesn't matter. Yeah. Iron Scale, yeah, give me. This, true. Evasion, movement speed, yeah. Finally a little bit more. But whatever. Going to open the doors is the most beautiful part of this. Also, it's not at all annoying, the whole aspect of having to trigger so many times the potions and whatnot. Not at all annoying. But, well, oh well, doesn't matter, I guess. Okay. Finally, is this act the real way? No, right? No, yeah. This is still act 2. Here, I think you're a I think, I don't really remember. I am assuming that it is, how do you say it? A set event, a set encounter for you. Yeah. Basically, it is the first time that you ever encountered a ritual thing. It is interesting, I guess, but it also can be quite annoying, actually. And also, why is it not triggering, brother? Okay, there we go. I like how I move incredibly slowly. Makes almost impossible for me to clear rapidly enough. Doesn't matter. We are fine. Here, something special, no? Right? This thing is... stun, no. Stun, physical, this thing is probably good. But I don't have enough to read, so it doesn't matter. Or scroll, or of transmutation. I should probably at some point make a pause, get these filters, set them up, and that's it. Yeah. I'm going to lose my mind if I don't have them like this. And I continue like this, basically. But, doesn't matter. What does it actually affect anyone to not have a little filter? It's part of the process. You learn from your mistakes, and from them you progress. And if you don't, you keep hitting your head against the same wall until you either understand the problem or give up, because you allowed it to overwhelm you, instead of solving what caused you so many troubles in itself. And what is going to be the solution in this case? At some point I'm going to actually get the filter. I cannot, for the life of mine, actually play without the filter, so yeah, we are going to get it. The question is when I finally remember to do so. Probably, yeah, when I encounter one thing that makes it impossible for me to move, that's going to be the point in which I have to get it. I will unavoidably need to do that. The whole, welcome to having so many items in front of you that you cannot move without picking something up. Because you forgot to set up the filter. So yeah, that's gonna be the time in which I say, oh, that's my calling to get that one, a filter. Wow, it does so much damage. Beautiful. At the very least, I am starting to do some damage myself. Yeah, not that much already, but some damage to some degree. Do not feel as incapable of doing anything, I guess. And also, I have so many summons that it would be amazing to not do any damage at all. And we're already in an average, minimally good area to try to level up. I am level, what, 26? This is 22, so I'm not that overleveled here. Which doesn't mean that I should really stay to farm. I should just try to kill whatever I get in front of me, and that much. Then from that point onwards, keep on going. Also, I have to some degree some layer of auto farming, so it's not really like I am absolutely forced to clear. Some degree of that happens by itself, without any input from me whatsoever, so whatever. Be it whatever. Here, the first ball area, I think I'm probably not going to get that. Yeah, I don't really need it to get it. But anyways, life is a myriad of things, a myriad of encounters and discoveries. So much to think about, I will say. Also, what was that? Why was there an entry point towards somewhere that I couldn't access? I I think I already last time I played I saw it too, and I got lost there for a handful of minutes looking for the entrance to a place that in the end that doesn't really have that much importance. I think I haven't learned from my last lesson in the absolutely meaninglessness of such encounters. I am still tempted to try and go there, but I also want to progress. I will try to hold back. I love when enemies have life steal and they take 10 more minutes to kill because they keep stealing life from everything around them. There we go. No. We don't go anywhere actually because I chose the wrong exit. One second. Isn't it here? Yeah, it isn't here. Yeah. Can happen. I think portion of the self-solvingness of the build comes from me actually trying to hit the enemies at least once, you know? And I am not doing that much, so unavoidably at points I sort of get overwhelmed by the many things that I encounter. Can happen. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? I don't think so. It's all good. Okay. We are there. Are we there? No. I think that we still have like one more layer to go. Yeah. We still have one more layer and all of the enemies that I decide to fight in the way, so we have like 5 minutes more to go through still before we actually get to where this torture ends, as they will say. Where the second act finishes, basically. Okay. At least, thank God it isn't really that hard to find where to go. Here, there we go. Ah, yeah. Good enough. That's a recipe, wow. Whenever you want to activate them, man. Whenever you feel like activating. There we go. Beautiful. Also, it summons things? I didn't remember that. Probably. Because last time I was here I had something to actually get through the enemies. Instead of having to struggle so much in trying to fight them. Now it is more an actual battle. Because I don't even got lucky enough to not have to deal with them. So, yeah. Even these enemies are quite strong, actually. It can happen. Can absolutely occur. But doesn't matter. it's gonna be wonderful to try to finish all of this with this little degree of survivability. It's whatever. A solid minute fighting the ball over soul. What has life come down to, man? And hitting it with the basic attacks, not even with real attacks. Absolutely demolished. And I don't even know if I want to win at this rate. Yeah, I am absolutely overwhelmed, actually. And I have almost no way to kill enemies rapidly enough. I have some degree of mana reason, that's good. But I don't really have even life still, so that's not good. I'm going to die, actually. Key. Indeed, I die. I will have to change something around. Yeah. What a thing. And I didn't even open them up, so. Gamble. Spell damage. I'm not needing that. I'm needing something else. I have. It's this one. Yeah. I have this. Increased physical damage. It gives me 87. How much do I have with this? 89. 87, that is one thing. And probably a shield? Gamble, no. Purchase, no, not you. You. Evasion. Block or recovery, not what I'm needing. Maximum life. Seeing what is the norm, I guess, yeah, maximum life is actually to some degree. If not, do you have any 200 axe? Yeah, you have. And any of them is good, so. How much? 142. Finally, some moderately higher base damage. Good enough. Good enough. Also, we haven't lagged so far. I am just with that I am to some degree happy. I would have expected it to be dying, but we aren't, so I cannot complain. Okay, now to do the same exploration as before, but this time to win. And I didn't change my potion. Does it matter? Ah, it does, but... We're going to act like it doesn't. Can you keep moving? Yes, there we go. Here. And... anyways. It's part of the experience. Everything is something that ends up composing the wholeness of this. So, it's all good. And I don't know. There we go. I've been thinking about it. It's an interesting choice, actually. Dude, how do you even associate it to games of this sort? The whole aspect, I am still lost into the whole notion of, yeah, you can have a good time, you can have a bad time. I wouldn't say that it is complicated, it's just something that I find annoying to not have heard anywhere else. It's not even never being talked about. The whole aspect of, yeah, it's fine for us to not think about it. Also, thank God, the bosses in the lower acts retain most of their lowest HP. You see the difference in damage from where it was before to now? Amazing! Now it doesn't take me 5 hours to kill them. It's fine. It's all fine. Also, I can grab you. What happened? I don't even need that. Any of you? Ah, wait, you are one-handed? Wow, wasn't expecting that. Okay, there we go. What an experience, man. We're almost there. I just needed to finish some, I think like 1 or 2 more missions here, and I finally get what I'm looking for, which is in itself the rune that there is a special here. There we go. That I can't interact with Clarissa yet because the 1,000 enemies. There we go. I'm grateful, but whatever you say, Clarissa, I don't care. Okay, that was a good level. Does it? Ah, it shows you the... I just got that it shows you also the cooldown on the totem itself, right? Yeah, yeah. It is both on the bottom and the top area. Wow. That much, I didn't know. So... Portal Scrolls and Windstone will instead drop as other currencies. Good enough. Rare ranged weapons, which I am not utilizing, so I don't care about. Wow. This is... Yeah, I should probably get this for the whole thing. Casi. Muy buena. Sorry. Hello. I hope you're doing well. It's not that we... I was gonna say we LARP. We don't LARP here. I talk on English. That's the proper way to say it. We LARP as Americans. No, sorry. It's not true. Don't believe what that guy says. Believe what I am saying. But I am the same guy. No, we are not. Sorry, I need to focus. I don't know. What's the gameplay today? It's Path of Exile. Have you ever played Path of Exile? You should probably install Path of Exile. You can enjoy Path of Exile. It is a free-to-play game. Have you considered getting it? It's free, literally, so perhaps you have a good time and say, wow, I will recommend Path of Exile to all my friends. And perhaps you can tell your friend to do that, eh? Bilingüe? Amazing. Confusiones? What? Which confusions are we talking about? There is nothing to get mixed up here. Porque el inglés. Come on, man. You can speak it. You literally utilize it in your. So why not utilize it here too? Then why not LARP yourself too? Why not showing the roleplay, so to speak, of yeah, we all here love to speak perfect English. in the most appropriate way. Ah, you're a contrarian, basically. Understandable. Can happen. So we are. I mean, let me try to actually explain a little bit. If you, in case when you're playing amazing, in case you have never played this, I guess Path of Exile is pretty much the Diablo of the cocaine addicts, basically. That's the. No, I'm just okay. Sorry for not explaining myself. I was just making fun of it. Doesn't really matter. As long as you are fine, it doesn't really matter. It's just the fact that yeah, for some reason I said no, I want to do that. You know that's why. Performs an attack. Ah, okay, no, I can pay you. I have money. I have money for myself, brother. I wish I could pay you, but there is no cash here available right now. You might try again in the distant future, and that at that point it might change the situation. Maybe, perhaps. Courses, hits, chance, then raids. Okay, I'm not even using raids right now. No, doesn't matter. That work? Yeah, but I understand it. It's something that we have chosen. It's fine. Also, wait. Can I get my fucking rune now? My speed rune purchase? No, you don't have it yet. Amazing. I'm in Act 3 already? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was trying to explain the game, implying that you never played it. The crematorium? Is it here? Am I in the right direction? Yeah. No. Yeah, I am actually. Oh. Basically, Path of Exile is Diablo. And what is Diablo? I also never played Diablo. I don't know, man. You have to play something once in your life. I cannot explain everything to you. No. Sorry. Diablo is an action RPG, you know? Asti fell asleep? How do you know that? I mean, no, I understand that you know him in that sense. But maybe he was tired. You have to think about it in that sense. Maybe he was tired and he needed to sleep. Maybe he wasn't just slacking off, as you say. Diablo is a feeling. Yeah. Siento el diablo. But no. Besides the feeling, it's also the whole experience. Diablo is an experience. It's. I don't know. I actually never played Diablo. Perhaps it's good. Perhaps I never played it, so I am just assuming that it's good. When in reality, it's horrible. Who knows? But no, yeah. Amazing. It's understandable. He's a little silly guy. You have to have a little bit of patience with him. Additional enemies shield. Reward rare gloves. I actually need that. Okay. But it's fine. It's once you can have a little bit more patience with him, everything will be fine. Also, I mean, no, I was gonna say there are people also who don't speak English. Like, what will you do then? But unavoidably, you were something very clever. You chose somebody who you know spoke Spanish also, so that you could go there and say, yeah, in this way I don't have to destroy myself trying to utilize English, and I don't have to be bullied because I don't speak it well enough. Understandable. Clever enough. He cannot. The Pikachu League? I have no clue what you're talking about, right? What is the Pikachu League? What? The what? You mean the champions? Or like, what's Pikachu League, brother? Can you, I need more context. Can you add it? Can you give me more context? Pokemon League. Ah, okay, yeah. No, but isn't that like the main difficult aspect of it, or the moment in which you go fight the real enemies, the Elite Four or whatever, is something different. Pikachu equals Pokemon. I don't know, man. I guess so. Perhaps. What am I looking for now? Helmet, body, armor, gloves, boots. Armor, helmet. Can I get this? Do I get that? Also, I am going schizophrenic. Shut up with the whispering. There we go. But no, can happen. I mean, I don't know. I am amazed that people have to some degree so much understanding about what is it, Pokemon. I myself don't. And I don't know, I you want to get paid to speak English, I want to get paid to play Pokemon. Or I would only play Pokemon if I am being paid. That's the more proper statement also. But no, it's fine. I have no clue. I guess if he's stuck at some point he will make it, and if not, you know what's the advantage of being a viewer? You can always backseat the streamer. You can always give them tips to survive the challenges that they encounter, you know? And that way, you can make it happen, that you give them the tools that they need so that they don't struggle anymore against, say, situations. And that's amazing. But otherwise, it's impossible for you to do anything. I don't know. I love the whole aspect of getting frustrated because they keep on failing is beautiful also. But it's part of watching someone. I guess to some degree it's frustrating, to some other degree it's also incredibly funny to see people fail and struggle time and time and time again. I like it. I can say I like it. It's fine actually to some degree to be absolutely fine with liking that stuff. I think so. It's different to develop, but isn't there like what's the word? Challenges like Nuzlockes and such, or is he literally just playing the normal game, like in the non-challenge way, and he's just stubborn to not level up? Perhaps. I don't really know him to say. Ah, yeah, I can see it happening. Wow, amazing leap. Sorry, I didn't expect that. He's playing normal. He isn't even doing Nuzlocke, and he struggles still. Amazing. What a wonderful boy. What a wonderful guy. Why would he do that to himself? Can happen. Some people like to suffer, I guess. I say as if I wasn't suffering. Playing a game like this is also suffering. Don't let the way in which I say things make it look like, yeah, no, he is only the one struggling. No, yeah. It is also to play something is always to have to confront the struggles themselves and to decide to willingly face a challenge, something like that. An additional silver soul gadget, no. Rare, no. Monster, I don't need monsters actually. I need to keep moving forward. I mean, to some degree, I am way too uninformed. I am speaking only from what I know from other people, you know? So, I assume that I am right. I might be absolutely wrong, but supposedly, the newer Pokemon games are like 10 times easier compared to the older ones, so it makes it far more rapidly to solve any problem. I mean, I remember, for example, that in the newest game that was released like at the beginning of this year, at the end of the last one, somewhere in that time slot, there is this thing that happened of, the final boss battle isn't even really like a Pokemon encounter anymore. It's more like you just do something that involves the usage of Pokemons, but not much else. So, to some degree, the older ones are harder. It doesn't really mean, I mean, he isn't really playing the game, doing any kind of challenge run. He's still being the stubborn one here. I assume. I like to talk with such a confidence when I am probably absolutely wrong. I'm going to die. Oh. What is the enemy, man? Okay, here. Give me my totem. Don't touch that topic. Understandable. Whatever it is. Yes. We are done. Let me come back here. Yeah. I used the wrong spell. The wrong scroll, sorry. We're talking like civilized people, probably. I don't know. If you say so, brother. Surgis, there we go, finally. Also, I picked up a hat I didn't even identify. I am amazing. Armor, stun, I don't need any of that. This, life, rarity, movement speed. Does it give me more than this? 15, yeah, it's the same. Okay. Where are we? Wait. You continue. Wait. Anger? Temporal chains. Not yet the item that I wanted. Not yet. But it's good. What? Silotron? What? What? What are all of these auras? Do I need any of them? Extra cold, huh? Malevolence, huh? Anger, punishment, no, vulnerability, probably these, I guess. I still don't know what you refer to. Pero this, amazing indeed. I love it. Find the tomb of the Gremlin. Of the Gremlin Queen? What are you talking about? 23 platinum busts. So many side quests. Unnecessarily, every single one of them. Okay. Is this the way? To some degree. I can actually do this. Wait, give me a second. I found the way. I know how to get out of here. It's 5 seconds of difference, but 5 seconds worth it nonetheless. Amazing turbo. Yeah. Can I actually jump here? I need to go like... There we go. Amazing. Beautiful. Every single way is the right one, as long as you know where you're going. Indeed, the issue is sometimes we live an aimless life, not being aware at all of where we want to go, where is it that we have chosen to move ourselves towards, and in that problem, because of that very same situation, it is that a human suffers, or something like that. Also, this is like the place in which you, for the first time, encounter the towers mechanic. Holy shit, why was everything so right out of nowhere? And you know that you're going straight to sail. Understandable. I hope you have gotten ready for it then. The moment in which you do so, you have accepted it. I mean, you have already accepted your fate. Partially so. Holy... I almost died. I haven't died yet, but... I probably should get that skill, taking into consideration that it allows me to not die, to not get instantaneously knocked. That aura seem to be amazing, actually. Doesn't matter. Or as a political... Is it political exile? I don't think so. That's like a word translation. I know how to say things. I don't know if it is the correct term utilized. The commonly utilized translation, yeah, sorry. Also, what was that? What the fuck? Okay. Maximum damage reduction. What? Also, oh my god. Whispering! Okay. Now, what am I trying to get? I still don't even know, I guess. I should probably go here. I don't even know if I want a... Do I want... The current goal is... resistances. Getting this is entirely unnecessary. Let me... Here. We have that. We have... This could be good. I mean, I don't really think so. I don't think so. I don't think I really need anything. I am at a... yeah, I am actually lost here, I don't know. Melee. Physical. You know what? I give up. I will think about it later. When I am in a more calmer setting. Not right now. And there we have it. My beautiful Cassian, it's absolutely meaningless towers. Am I going to engage in the mechanic? I guess so, just to get the unlock. Continue, yeah, goodbye. Here, build it up, and what do we have? Pump of ice. Ice. Get stronger, and there's the other one here. Another ice. That seems like a weird coincidence. Also, oh my god, I am so weak, bro. I am going to absolutely die here. Something tells me that I am... Yeah, no, I don't have any damage whatsoever to survive this stuff. Yeah. I didn't even survive a minute. Amazing. What dare you say, sister? Goodbye. Wonderful. What a game. What a beautiful game. No, wrong choice. Wrong path, basically. But well, most of these really is literally just nothing. I have to actually focus and try to win. The issue is it's so easy to get swayed by the instantaneousness of the gameplay, so to speak. In the sense of it's so much pure reaction based anything that it's way too simplified in terms of I can actually just choose that instead of saying anything, and that's difficult to some degree to change, to not remain in the same path as before of well, I can do something more than that. It's the easy choice is always that. And what's the point of that I'm trying to make at the end here? I can also stick way too much with the easy choice, which I don't think is the good one at all sometimes. So here. Well, I have to talk to Haragan. Hello, Mr. Haragan. Terrible. I have now 2 skill points, and I have yet to level up something meaningful. This is going to be a problem. This is absolutely going to be a problem. Psst, psst, psst. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter to not choose anything whatsoever. To not have any choice out what I really want to build so far. What level I am? 29. Yeah, doesn't matter. Purchase, do you have... Yeah, you don't have Cyclone yet. Beautiful. So... Soul of the Trials. Sever the right hand. I see. How do I do anything here then? There is a pathway in the sewers that I missed. Then... Ah, I see where, actually. I am blind, indeed. Can happen. Anyways, I don't know, I've been trying to think about it. And I keep losing myself out mentioning it in many ways to some degree, because it's something that I don't really want to articulate in any meaningful manner. The whole aspect of some things requires such a degrees of effort that to actually say them in a meaningful way requires so much energy that you entirely give up on that rather than to try to actually do it. Yeah. I feel like it's surprising to see how much something can be, not something, anything can be read and so much information can be accessed in terms of... I remember at this point, I have gone through some works that have been incredibly long, and the point is, they don't really last in the mind truly, and I don't really understand what's the real... I don't think necessity, but aspect of, wow, I was capable of reading something so long, if in the end I am not really going to memorize all of that. Most of what you get from reading feels like just the satisfaction of, yeah, I went through something for the... What is it? For the whole aspect of, wow, other people also can react to what I say that I have seen. That's the whole aspect of that. Not the absorbance of any information. And it's... I mean... This is still annoying. In a way, yeah. I absolutely despise that you can become fully operant in terms of discussions of a conversation. You can become absolutely capable of sustaining a quote-unquote discussion about any given topic without truly understanding it. Not because, yeah, you should understand the things, and you don't, and you do so, but rather the issue of you can do it in a way in which even you yourself believe that you understand what is being said. In a way, you can understand the words, and the words can be utilized. You cannot understand the way in which the things that you're saying influence or create any actual concept. That's the point that I'm trying to make, and the issue is that I find that it can actually happen way more than what I find people talk about it. And that's what I don't really enjoy. I know that the whole aspect of not only can you read something, not gain anything from doing so, but also you can read stuff and absolutely get nothing out of them in terms of... I believe that I understand what I read. I don't really have anything to say to contribute to any space whatsoever. But because the whole aspect that we have to measure how we understand things most of the time is just words, it gives it the impression to anyone who hears others who can utilize those very same words that I am a knower, when in reality the concept is that no, actually one truly isn't. And I know, yeah, that's I guess annoying, but besides the point of annoyance, find it way too irritating to see. Have a conversation with somebody and ending up finding out that indeed the person was also not really aware that you believe that you understand what you're saying. In reality, you do not. And I cannot even try to tell you how you might not be, because you might even get angry at me because I'm trying to tell you that you are. What a beautiful thing, actually. But such is life, I guess. Also, do I even need to come here? I'm pretty sure I don't. Something tells me that I should probably leave. But that will be after this tiny commercial break. Okay, this mirage currency anchor rare melee. I could actually utilize that. I could. Okay. Okay. No. I'm going to actually hold back. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't have a necessity for that, actually. Just need to keep on moving forward. Sometimes there may not be one singular goal that we have, instead of telling oneself it is necessary to be swayed by all the other things is more useful, even if it will feel much nicer to be distracted. Life is also about resisting the temptations that come our way and recognizing that some things are absolutely useless to do. Or the potential for a reward is so low that there is truly no point in doing them, besides the distraction from the actual responsibilities that one has to face. So yeah. I hate this. Also, the enemy that was missing was that one, yeah. Mirage, monsters, rare body armors. Actually, this one I need, because I have this thing which is horrible so far. Yeah, I need to get to the filter, man. I probably were going to take a pause after the next area or so, because I am partially losing my mind without a filter here. And yeah, it also is somewhat only this much. Works. Strength, okay, works. What the fuck? What hits so strong, man? No, wait. I cannot even actually change my chest plate because I need I need something else. I need something that can hold exactly what I have right now. Oh, to have a bull dependent on one skill. What a beauty. What a beauty it is entirely. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes change cannot happen, no matter how much we want it, because things hold us back from experiencing what we want. But it can also be about letting go, perhaps. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know really what I need to get. What kind of bull I will actually have with Cyclone, which is going to be the real thing that I want to utilize. So that's an entirely different set of questions that I need to go ask myself and answer. So that's gonna be something. But doesn't matter. We are fine. So far, we're fine. Are we fine? This enemy is incredibly strong, actually. It is being hit by so many things and it isn't dying at all. Wonderful. I love it. When the enemy is utterly strong, is unkillable. There we go. Can I jump here? Yeah. Okay, give me a second, actually. This, I have something to deliver. Alright? No? Ah, I have to get to the... I have to give the item to the guy in the docks. The pirate guy, so... That's the only thing that happens right now. Somebody is an eye? Amazing. I never saw that before. You can become an eye somehow. Okay, okay. Maximum life. I actually... And this is a 4 link. This is amazing, no? This is absolutely beautiful. Wow. Wow. Ah, amazing. Okay, we have a change of clothes. Finally. This, too. Okay. Okay, there we go. But yeah, no, wait. Give me a second. I want to actually get the filter, so we're gonna take a break. While I do that, and besides that, I also... What do I want? I have to. The eternal, quote unquote, idle break, so give me a tiny moment. I guess. But I'm gonna have the music playing for the game, so from the game, so give me... Don't get exacerbated while I'm listening, I guess. Something like that. That and wait, this thing here. I think I have to restart the game, right? To get the filter going. So that's gonna be an experience certainly. Um give me a second. Yeah, I have no clue how we're going to fix this boiler. This is way too much of a question that I don't know how to answer it. At some point I will find out how. So far I have no clue how. Doesn't matter, I guess. Also, I got loot from watching my own stream. You have no clue how amazing that is. What a boon. Water. We have been more than an hour and a half here already, actually. I didn't expect to be this long. Or I wasn't believing that we have been this much more accurately. Yeah, to say. Genie accuracy. I don't need accuracy. I. Yeah, I have no clue, man. The whole concept of choosing appropriately is vexing me. All I know is that I need to have armor everywhere, and so far I have it right. Like helmet, armor, gloves, boots. Helmet, body armor, gloves, and boots. Yeah, it is helmet, body armor, gloves, and boots. Yeah. Water. Whatever. Whatever. We are both, basically. I don't really need to do anything else so far. I can resist the temptation sometimes. I guess, yeah, to some degree you could equalize, you could compare basically. This whole aspect of, oh wow, this entire skill tree too. Sometimes I can lose myself watching this stuff. I don't really get anything from doing so, but by watching here I can tell myself that perhaps this time my character good and I understand what I needed so far, what I was looking for all this time and what's not. I don't think it's going to happen, man. I don't think that right now it's going to happen. But just to keep on moving. We are good. Yeah, whatever. So didn't no. I was like, didn't I come here with a tiny portal scroll? No, I did not. But yeah, also we got the beautiful filter. Thank God it's so easy to do, and sometimes one becomes so incredibly stubborn despite there being absolutely no need to do so. To be like that, life is full of such encounters with these things that matter nothing at all, but which we choose to make look like they possess the most importance in our existences. And to move on from those things is difficult, actually. To think that there is going to be what's it has a proper name. The whole concept of this represents an issue, but not such a big one that I actually need or feel like I should have changed anything. So, despite me being annoyed by this, I will still choose to not actually do anything about it yet. It will keep annoying me until one day it breaks me and I finally solve it. Or I can learn to live with the issue for the rest of my existence and eternally complain about something that I had no need to do. That I had no need to endure, basically. And I don't know, man, life is difficult. No need to make it more difficult, alright? Also, this thing is pure. Why is it offering me that? I don't remember now the filter, how it worked in terms of. I remember that some highlights are based on. This is actually useful to get. but it's all fine. We are ever so closer to finally getting the horrible cyclone. At this point, I think the final goal is going to be to get the cyclone, and after that, we are probably going to be done because it isn't going to work even. That's the most beautiful part of this. I already know that it isn't going to function like it should. So, whatever. Rare boots, enemies died, nothing matters there. I like how loud the filter is for some reason. Entirely unnecessary, but can happen, I guess. Yeah, I went the wrong direction. No, I didn't. I thought I did, but I didn't. I did, actually. Amazing. I only keep getting stuff that I don't need. That's the real wonderfulness of this. There we go. Better Graves, my brother, finally. Goodbye. Also, you know what? I'm not going to do that whole traverse experience. Get me here. So, from here, where do you actually need to go? I cannot go here. I can go... can I go here? I don't even remember if I can go there. I think you follow this path and you are confronted with the... There is a bar or something like that over here, I think. So you are once again negated the possibility of getting where you wanted? Yeah, the verdict is blocked. Find yet again another way. Beautiful. So I can only go up, basically. Do you get it? It was a reference to the game. You can only go up now. The only way is up. But whatever, man. Be it whatever it can be. What was that noise? The cellular orb? Perhaps. I love how noisy. Why is it so noisy? It's going to tick me off. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It has all the rights to be noisy. Who am I to say that it cannot be noisy? It's yet another way to get that dopamine hit of, oh my god, something just happened on screen. Are you paying attention? The way in which... I don't know. I'm amazed by how many things this thing has in order to be the most dopamine intense experience. Jet. Rare silver. Do I need it? No. Okay. One way found. Is this Solaris Temple level 1? Yeah. What a wonder to move so incredibly slow throughout everywhere. To be back in the basic states. But it's fun. Sometimes we have to do that. To remember one's own route is good. Is beneficial actually, somehow. Even if we cannot see in which way it is, it's fine. Also, despite it being so hot here, air conditioning is not working at all. I'm starting to melt away, brother. What? Nothing? Okay, thank you so much for that room. Literally nothing. Okay. Whatever you say, mister. Yet again, nothing. Oh my god. Why are... It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Can happen. Can occur. It's nothing better than to send levels with nothing. With parts that are intentionally nothing. Yet again, more nothing. Spectral throw. I don't really need it. But why not grab it at this point? Can we get to the end of this? I can't skip that, okay. There is a man. Here we are, okay. This is it. You. Barashta! There we go. Mirage, range weapons, gold, nothing meaningful. Yet. No, wait, this thing. Overkill. What is this even? Skeletons are summoned to you. Okay. I thought it was a different... Have I ever seen this altar? This... Oh, what are they called? Whatever they are named. Boosting area, whatever. I am pretty sure it's new. Okay, there it is. This is the way. This is also the direction to be surrounded by 1,000 enemies. There we go. Cannot jump there? Okay. I guess. Here we are. Wait. I can't jump here? I can. What a beautiful thing. Sometimes it decides to not let you skip for a random reason. At some other times, as equally random as that. Beautiful. A divine area. No, I care about that. None of those things actually seem to be interesting, so goodbye. No. Okay. Can we get done with this here? No, not here. He. Oh my god. Maybe. Oh, no. I think it is literally on the other side. I chose wrong. Fuck. You can clearly jump that much, man. It's better to not judge. Sometimes what you see doesn't matter at all. It's what you get. What possesses any importance whatsoever. I guess also, being honest, to not have the whole shrines and whatnot of, not shrines, the crafting recipe places is going to be an issue. That's the only actual reason as to why you should try to care for that, I think. Can you stop? With the fucking text. Oh. Give me a second. Because I have to kill the enemy that doesn't want to let go of me. There we go. Now, give me everything. Give me this. And this. Travel to the sewers. Okay. And this. There was nothing here? Really? No way. I thought that there was actually something meaningful there. Whatever can happen, I guess. Part of the experience. Okay. That's that. This. And here. Okay. There we are. Now, I explored everything over there. The first thing that I need to do is basically ascend. 1 second, so... I was trying to rely on a potion that I did not have at all whatsoever. This is the enemy that I have to kill? Yeah. Mister? Here. You have a shield, right? Yeah. I am dead. No, I'm not. Beautiful. A valor? Wow. Yeah, I am dead, actually. I am dead. It's part of the process. Shh, shh, shh. Sometimes you cannot avoid what to die in the face of an incredibly meaningless challenge. Sorry. In the face of adversity. One sometimes fails, but failure is part of the learning process too. So, better to have failed now, understand what needs to be changed. Even if in this case, literally, nothing is that much doable about it in any way whatsoever. Why is the enemy here? What the fuck is that? Why did my brother get stuck on a wall? What happened with my target? I like how bugged it seems to be, in a way. Why do you do so much damage also? I'm in awe. I'm absolutely in awe. I don't even know how to kill it. I have the way. I just spam the distracting thing. There we go. Until it chooses to finally focus on me because it realizes that it cannot kill me. At that point I die, yeah. And I don't even do any damage whatsoever. This is part of the experience for sure. Oh my god. This game is too difficult, man. Can you please lower the difficulty? Can we play on easy mode? On baby mode? At least it isn't summoning extra. I almost died. Any extra units, so that's good. Okay, now to take 20 minutes to beat one boss. But the way is clear, I have to... I think I cannot really rely on replenishing my potions even. That's so great. Probably I need to change this, so... To do that, I get this. Wait a second. Give me this, yeah. What do you do? Removes courses, so you're fine. And, okay, let's get some real gloves, I guess. That's the only piece of armor that I can actually replace right now. Reasonably enough. You? No. You, right? Do you see what I'm looking for? Evasion, armor evasion, energy shield. Armor. Ah, you see what I'm looking for. At the level at which I cannot get it. So great. And oh my god, I'm literally one level away from it. I'm going to replace it anyways, so give me this. It's whatever. There we go. That's that, and here... what get? No. This. And also this here, what do we have to say? Nothing. Good. Sell this. And this. Okay. Probably it should change a little bit. A little bit, I don't really know how much. I only have like 68 more. Not even defense, just chance to not getting as damage. So yeah, it's gonna be something. Yet again, oh my god, what a beautiful encounter. Unnecessarily long encounter. Give me some enemies before making me fight the actual enemy. Give me some enemies. I think that all that I need to actually win is literally to have all my summons. Give me that. Okay. Make them follow me. Can you follow me, or I think that they're literally being killed before they can follow me at all, so that's an issue. And part of the problem is you get the boss in an area in which, oh my god. I'm going to have a mental breakdown at this, right? You know what? Let me. When do we even get? OEDB. When do we get? Cyclone. To get it from sever the right hand, which is literally what I'm trying to do. Okay. I get it. I get your message. I see how it is. And I don't like that it is that way, but if that's how things are going to be, man. Aura. Right? Meterist radius. More physical damage. This is kinda good, no? Malevolence. Salutary. No. Purity of elements. Cased. No. Purity of fire. Anger. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. So, what then? How do you solve this? If the issue is vulnerability, probably I'm going to trust on vulnerability. What else? I have to be missing something. I should probably try to change this, but we didn't talk about that. Now to die again. For the 5th time. E. Okay. This is it. This is the run. I can already see myself dying. Sorry, I can't believe it. Can you lose your shield already? Do I have to hit you to make you lose the shield? Oh my god. There we go. Please, just give me the possibility to win, man. Why is everything so hard sometimes? Why is life so much about challenges too? I'm going to die. No, not yet. How did I regain life? Whatever. It died? No, it didn't die. It was something entirely unrelated, which had to make noise. Because how could it not make noise? Please die, please die, please tell me that you die. Yes! Dear God. Yes. Give me this. Who do I have to talk to? Maramoa. What's up? Continue. Shut up. Cyclone. Okay. I have my skill. 400 DPS. What a beautiful thing. Okay. We have it. Now the suffering stops. It was all for the sake of that thing. It's done. It's absolutely done. Ay, ay, ay. Good enough. So, give me this, and I need supports for that thing. I'm close enough to the other thing that also gives you supports, but I don't want to go there, so you know what? Good luck. Do I even need to summon phantasms? Perhaps not. So, yeah, we're good. We're absolutely good. Give me this. No. This. Remove this. Give me... Actually, give me this. Give me this. And... Okay, we're done. The question is, how much range does this thing have right now? Not that much, actually. Does it even have that much damage compared to the other one? Not really. Okay, the entire world needs to be worked on. But we have the base skill, basically, which is more than anything. Beautiful, so beautiful. Okay. It's done. Okay, okay. It has almost 700 DPS. Beautiful, man. Oh no, but the DPS counter is bugged. I don't care. I entirely do not care. Okay, I'm gonna be stuff like Mana Lich probably. Because keeping up that skill is costly as hell, actually. But whatever, works. Most importantly, works. I cannot be happier. Oh my god. I am not dying. You have no clue how happy with just that I am. Okay. We reached somewhere. That's good. That's amazing. I think I'm going to reach one more. What's the word? Save point, and after that we're done for today. So good. I need also attack speed, so attack speed. Is there anything here? Two-handed. I like how I said it's for attack speed and nothing here is attack speed in those two, whatever. This is attack speed, yeah. And this is Placement speed. Which is close enough. Not really what I'm looking for, but close enough. This is cast? This is a casted skill or does it base itself on attack speed or cast speed? Great question, I will have to read on that. I don't have time to think about it right now, so... The future me will have to deal with that. Final conclusion of today. And you know what I need? This thing that gives me a chance to ignore the enemy defenses. Otherwise, it's going to be so incredibly hard. Unnecessarily hard. But, oh well, it is whatever already, so... I got what I wanted. I don't really need to ask for far more. We have the base skill, I have to work on that, but that's the rest of the experience. I have, how many levels? 32, I have like 50 levels yet to define how I'm going to deal with this. Until I actually need to start actively playing and whatnot. I just want, okay, I'm looking for one thing. Can you give me what I'm looking for, or do I need to explore the entire map to get it? I want my teleporter to get away from here now. Here it is. Implying, no, it isn't really here, yeah. Cool. My brother Cole, what's up? You do a lot of damage, Cole, actually. You're impressingly strong, Cole. I get it. Well, that was cool. Wrong direction, no? Something tells me. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, even more. And I think I still have to solve the whole area dilemma of... Ah, wait, how do you get to the other side of this thing? You know what, I don't really want to fight all of you. Taking into consideration how incredibly annoying you are, yeah. There we go, my teleporter is over there, so... Let me take my exit from here. I got what I wanted, I saw that it works. For today, I am more than satisfied. I don't really need much more. I can have something else. Do I need it? No. Continue. Goodbye. Yeah, this is it. This is for today. This is it. I have the cyclone skill. So we are at the very beginning. How much? Playtime? Is it playtime? How do you check? It's played. Last played. 8 hours. Amazing. From those 8 hours, remove like 2 probably. And yeah, it has been 6 hours and some minutes, basically. Good enough. So yeah, whatever. We are at the very base ground of this. But good enough for me, man. Good enough for me. More than good enough. Oh yeah. Yeah. So also we didn't even lose any frames. You have no clue how beautiful that is. But yeah, we are done, basically. We did enough for today, so thank you. Next time, I don't even know if I will have figured out the build, but I guess the promise is that I will have. Perhaps I will, perhaps I won't. We will see. Stay tuned for episode 3 of your favorite playthrough of mirage, something like that. No, thank you for everything. The point is, thanks. Have a good one, and yeah, if we see each other again, then it will be great, and even if we don't, it has been wonderful already enough. So, goodbye. And yeah, I need to always manually end the transmission on YouTube. That's such a crazy thought.